because I'm the mother.
Holy mother of all the mothers in the whole motherland. What up, YouTube fam? It's April G. Showers and
DJ Jackson
in his house. Back at y'all with another Lupe Fiasco reaction. The cool. Again, I have the lyrics video because it's Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, I don't know whenever these will be uploaded for y'all to see. But you know, we're live right now doing this, so we're doing these three back to back, really.
Yeah.
We
did. Go ahead.
Kick Push 1, and we had like a little bit of an intermission. We listened to someone else who had requested some.
Which he had good bars and stuff too. He was dope.
But like, you know, it wasn't like a full thinking song. Then we went straight to Kick Push 2, and now we're here at the cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, brain damage. But we were told this is exquisite storytelling. I'm looking forward to it. I will provide the link, as always, in the description box. So please be sure to click on that link. Go check it out if you want to after our reaction. Alright, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Oh my god,
Yeah. The cool. Turn me up. Yeah. He came back in the same suit that he was buried in, similar to the one his grandfather was married in. Yes, he was still fresh to death, blamed to it.
That's a bar. He was still fresh to death. He came. Come on, bruh.
I get you.
He came back in the same suit that he was buried in, similar to the one his grandfather was married in. Yes, he was still fresh to death, blamed to it rings, a chain laying on his chest. He still had it cause they couldn't find it, and the bullets from his enemies sat like 2 inches behind. Yes, he still had it, he was still fresh to death, blamed to it rings, a chain laying on his chest. He still had it cause they couldn't find it, and the bullets from his enemies sat like 2 inches behind it. Smelled the Hennessy from when his niggas got reminded, and poured out liquor in his memory. He didn't mind it, but he couldn't sip it fast enough, so the liquor was just filling the casket up.
Ooh.
So we got a shot.
This is deep.
You got a shot.
He got shot, yeah. And as far as the chain thing, you know, we reacted to that diss track together, and he talked about I didn't have to snatch his chain for him to cry in his car, remember? It's a thing where people snatch your chain off your neck. That's the thing. It's disrespect. It's, you know.
I know about that.
Well, I didn't know if you knew the significance of that.
I know it's disrespect, yeah.
And the way the bullets from his enemies sat like 2 inches behind it. And then he talks about he smelled like Hennessy from his homies pouring out liquor for him. You know, because people pour out liquor for their loved ones who they lost. It's like a tradition type thing. Bruh, whoa. And we just a little over 30 seconds in this biatch.
Alright, well, let's keep on.
Quit rolling your eyes.
I roll my eyes.
I saw you.
Check the video after this. I roll my eyes.
He still had it cause they couldn't find it, and the bullets from his enemies sat like 2 inches behind it. Smelled the Hennessy from when his niggas got reminded, and poured out liquor in his memory. He didn't mind it, but he couldn't sip it fast enough, so the liquor was just filling the casket up. Floating down by his feet was the letter from his sister. Second grade handwriting simply read, I miss ya. Suit jacket pocket held his baby daughter's picture. Right next to it, one of his men stuck a swisher. He had a notion as he laid there soaking. He saw that the latch was broken. He kicked his casket open and he, this life goes passing you by. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. Oh, 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 oh. If life goes passing you by, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues, chasing the cool, not at all.
What a message. You get that?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to this. I'm getting.
Well, I can't just listen to a song all the way through and not pause it. You realize
I
that.
understand.
Even if I wasn't a bar breakdown channel, I still couldn't.
I understand. It just gets on my nerves because YouTube's stupid.
Well, you don't like bar breakdown channels then.
I don't like how YouTube does it.
Well, I'm going to pause a lot regardless because I'm a bar breakdown channel.
I get that. I'm just saying.
They're soaking, he saw that the latch was broken, he kicked his casket open and he, this life goes passing you by, it might go fast.
This life goes passing you by, it might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die.
If you lie, you born, you live, then you die. Oh, 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 oh,
if life goes passing you by, don't cry. If you breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues, chasing the cool. Just want to look cool.
I get that, yeah.
life goes passing you by, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues, chasing the cool. Not at all nervous as he dug to the surface. Tarnished gold chain is what he loosened up the earth with. He used his mouth as a shovel to try and hollow it, and when he couldn't dirt spit, he swallowed it, working like a reverse archaeologist.
This mug done said he's working like a reverse archaeologist? Who thinks of that?
Damn, I get it.
Besides Lupe Fiasco. Because he said if he used his mouth as a shovel, and if he couldn't spit the dirt, he would swallow it. I guess he was a reverse archaeologist because they dig up the dirt to find. Bruh, come on,
I'm trying to get
bruh.
what this means because what I'm figuring out so far is that this guy's alive in his grave and he just digs out. I don't know if that's some metaphor.
No, he's dead.
I get that, but he's digging out. That's what he's talking about right now.
Yeah,
So that's
but
why I'm like confused.
okay.
This gold chain is what he loosened up the earth with. He used his mouth as a shovel to try and hollow it, and when he couldn't dirt spit, he swallowed it, working like a reverse archaeologist. Except his buried treasure was sunshine, so when some shine through a hole that he had drove, it reflected off the gold and almost made some blind. He crawled onto some grass and climbed, pulled himself up out of his own grave, and looked at the time on the watch that had stopped 6 months after the shots that had got him in the box, wringing Henny out his socks. Figured it was hours because he wasn't older. Used some flowers to brush the dirt up off his shoulders. So with a right hand that was all bones and no reason to stay, he decided to walk home. So this life goes passing you by. It might.
So obviously he died young.
Yeah. I'm confused what he's meaning by all this.
And he said he thought it was only a couple hours that he died
He wasn't any older.
because he didn't feel, he wasn't any older. But then he said he looked at his hand and it was all bones. So he had decomposed down to just the skeleton. See?
Yeah, I see that. I don't know what this means, but I guess we're about to figure out in the third verse.
He decided to walk home, so this life goes passing you by. It might go fast if you lie. You gon'
I'm guessing maybe he's going to, I'm hoping he's going to switch up, tell us the backstory of how dude died.
I mean, you got shot.
Well, duh, but I want to know why. Unless
Either that
either
or...
gangs or.
That's what I'm...
But he says it might go fast if you lie. Did he snitch, or what the hell's going on?
Snitching ain't lying. Snitching's too much of the truth.
That's true. But he could lie to the cops.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. But I think what it's gonna do, actually, I just want to see it.
Yeah, let's see what he, bruh. Let's go.
passing you by. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. Oh, 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 if life goes passing you by, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues, chasing the cool. You beg for some change to get him on the train. Damn, the nigga stank is what they complain. Tried to light the blunt, but it burst into flames. Caught the reflection in the window.
I figured it out. I figured it
I want to see. I want to see if I'm figure this out. Let me keep listening. Let me keep listening.
Tried to light the blunt, but it burst into flames.
I ain't a bar catcher.
I figured it out, y'all.
This.
Go back.
Chasing the cool. He begged for some change to get him on the train. Damn, the nigga stank, is what they complain. Tried to light the blunt, but it burst into flames. Caught the reflection in the window of what he became. A long look, wasn't shook, wasn't ashamed. Matter of fact, only thing on his brain was brains. Yeah, and getting back in his lane, doing his thing. First he had to find something to slang. Next stop was his block, it had the same cops. Walked right past the same spot where he was shot. Shocked that some little niggas tried to sell him rocks. It just felt weird, being on the opposite. They figured that he wasn't from there, so they pulled out and robbed him with the same gun they shot him with. Put it to his head and said, "You scared, ain't you?" He said, "Hustler for death, no heaven for a gangster." This life goes passing you by. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. And
Hold on. I didn't figure it out. I guess I was right at the beginning or earlier when I said gangs. I thought it was gonna be a twist like he's in hell when he said he put out the
That's
blunt
what I thought.
and it burst into
That's
flames.
what I thought too. But then I want to hear the rest of it just to make sure.
past the same spot where he was shot. Shocked that some little niggas tried to sell him rocks. It just felt weird, being on the opposite. They figured that he wasn't from there, so they pulled out and robbed him with the same gun they shot him with. Put it to his head and said, "You scared, ain't you?" He said, "Hustler for death, no heaven for a gangster." This life goes passing you by. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. Oh, 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 if life goes passing you by, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues, chasing the cool.
Okay, so I have no idea what this is about. Like, I get the main thing about it, but again, there's gotta be something else.
The only thing I got is he was shot by
shot
a rival gang. Hold on, though. He said when he was walking by the same spot he got shot. It felt weird being on the opposite. The dudes didn't recognize him and held up the same gun they had shot him with and said, "You scared, ain't you?" And then he said, "Hustler for death, no heaven or heaven for a gangster." Hold on.
No, I'm pretty sure I don't know.
No heaven for a gangster. So he just left it open-ended for us to just figure it out.
I'm guessing.
He
What
said
I'm
hustler for death.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm thinking that what this song is trying to say.
Let me finish what I'm saying, please.
Well, you had finished. And
Oh, I'm not finished.
okay, well then.
I wanted to know if he said heaven or no heaven for it. He said no heaven for a gangster. So I'm thinking he came back from the grave to kill the mugs that killed him. Because he said they pulled up the same gun that they had shot him with and said, "You scared, ain't you?" And he said, "Hustler for death, no heaven for a gangster." And I picture in my head his skeleton ass ripping the gun out their hands and poo, 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 pow! Biatch!
I mean,
No
yeah,
heaven for a gangster! That's what I'm imagining.
that's what I thought too, but like, the thing is, it's Lupe Fiasco. He puts deep stuff in his songs. You
That's
know,
deep.
I mean, yeah.
The way he did it was deep.
I mean, yeah, but what I'm trying, I think there's like some deeper thing to it, where it's like the cool. I mean, that's the name of the song, and in the chorus talking about it can go by quick if you lie, you know, chasing the cool. I'm thinking it's meaning that if you just go by your life go through your whole life just chasing the cool, trying to fit in with other people, you're gonna end up dying early, and your life isn't gonna be as good. That's what I'm just kind of getting from it, just kind of something simple like that. And then he told it through this story where this guy comes back.
Well, obviously,
To lie.
it's a deeper message about, where gangs and being in gangs and street life and
Yeah, which
things
is like
like
the
that
cool.
can lead you. You might think it's cool, like you said
Yeah.
at first,
They go hand in hand.
but this is where it leads you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what yeah.
Yeah, so we agree on that, yeah. I think that's what he meant. I don't know. You could be wrong.
Like, and the cycle continued. So he was shot and got killed. He was in a gang, was shot and got killed by dudes. Then he comes back. Karma came around and killed them. And they just keep killing each other, anybody that's in that life or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the cycle continues.
Yeah, so it's like, don't be chasing the cool, don't be like doing all this gang stuff and all, because it's just going to lead you to a cycle of death.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. There you go.
That's what we think. Y'all let us know in the comments, are we tripping? I literally had a picture in my head of a skeleton ripping with a coat on and a hat to disguise himself to look like not a skeleton, and ripping the gun out dude's hand and I'm a hustler for death, no heaven for a gangster, bitch. Pow! Like that's what I was thinking. I had that picture. That's what I was seeing in my head.
Just imagine some skeleton doing that.
You about to go to the south side? And I don't know that. I'm just playing.
Alright.
I did have that picture in my head.
I did too, but like not to that level.
You know
You were
me.
thinking of like some whole like gang type level skeleton.
What do I watch 24/7?
I know. You know what? I know.
What?
Murder. Death.
Well, true crime. My God.
Murder. Death.
True crime shows.
Murder. Death.
I know, but when I say what do I watch all the time, and your answer is murder and death, like people, bruh.
All true crimes about murder.
Yeah, duh.
There's no true crime about robbery.
Well, robbery is sometimes involved, but it always ends in murder.
Exactly, and like there's no true crime about jaywalking. There's true crime about murder.
That would be terrible. That would be a terrible show. Yeah. And that's sad for me to say that. I don't want nobody to die or nothing, but...
Yeah, so even though it's called true crime, it's pretty much just true murder.
What if there was a show like that, bro? Like, you think just you're about to watch this dope-ass true crime show, and you turn it on, and it's people jaywalking and running stop signs and shit.
There's a bunch of misdemeanors.
What? Oh, this is the stuff we actually really talk about, y'all.
And then they talk about it like all seriously too, like in the whole murder voice and everything.
Yeah.
Like with all like the black and white.
With the music, the suspenseful music as he's walking across the streets.
He's going 60 and a 40.
We're stupid, bruh. Oh. This is actually the kind of stuff we really do talk about, though, like in real life, like behind the scenes, ain't it?
Yeah.
We talk about crazy stuff.
Stupid.
For real. That's what makes us the coolest mugs on this platform. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. But back to the song that we're reacting to. I liked it. I thought
no heaven for a gangster motherfucker. That's what I saw.
But it's funny because it's a skeleton.
What?
It's some skeleton.
He just dug out of the grave of being a reverse archaeologist. I'm sure he could grab a gun too.
I don't know. I'm not really a reverse archaeologist myself. I can't really talk about skeletons.
I can.
Like gang-related skeletons can't really be talking.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our thoughts. Y'all tell us in the comments y'all's thoughts about the song, the meaning of the song. Do y'all like the song? Did y'all like the reaction? All that wonderful stuff. Be real. Be respectful, please, but be real. Links in the description box if you want to go check it out. Please like this video on your way out. A lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. And we'll see y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.
Peace out.